What up? Welcome back to another Getting to Know the Artist. I am Wiggles, your host, and we are here with Jason Mask Duh Booth. I'm sorry about the mishap when I was
That's
setting it
all
up. I
good.
tried to put the, but it's Duh Mask or Duh Booth. Sorry.
That's all
How
good.
you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just grinding, you know what I'm saying? Working on my new album, Extortion. Uh, um,
Oh shit.
I did the Gathering of the Juggalos. I performed on the Dead Nation stage, which was so amazing. And it was so much love and so much just experience of me being my first time performing at the Gathering. You know what I'm saying? So I was just
That was
enjoying.
your first?
That was my first. That was my first.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
That was my first.
That,
That was my first.
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
let's
my
go
first.
ahead. Let's go ahead. We'll get back to that because I got a question tying into that. But we're gonna
Okay.
jump right in with my first question, and that is, what is your name? Where was you born and raised, and where do you currently live now?
Okay, I was born and raised in East St. Louis, but the part of it was called Washington Park, Illinois. They call it Charlie. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I was born on the street. It was a street called Fords. Then I moved to 46th Street, which I call it the block of 46. You know what I'm saying? And just from there, just being in East St. Louis and coming up in the music era, going to church every day with my grandmother, being around my father and his friends, partying every weekend. You know what I'm saying? It just gradually grew into me. You know what I'm saying? So from that point, he had bought me a Michael Jackson microphone. So that told a lot for me then. Like, okay, this is what I'm gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Got some
yeah,
teasers there. Now,
yeah.
I don't know if this next question applies to you. I'm gonna ask it anyhow because you literally just said it. You played the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
So, do you consider yourself a Juggalo? And if not, that's okay. But how long have you knew or even like listened to ICP then? If you don't consider yourself a Juggalo,
I'm,
like
I'm
what
definitely,
made you?
I'm
Go
definitely a
ahead.
juggalo for sure. Like whoop whoop. Like I've been listening to ICP. You know what I'm saying, and being around my brother Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying, listening to him, and Cottonmouth
Uh,
Kings, and you know what I'm saying, Blaze your dead homie. You know what I'm saying. So the juggalo era just it been in me before I even became a juggalo. But when I became a juggalo, it made more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I never gave a fuck
absolutely.
about industry bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I never gave a
Yep,
fuck about
yep.
the industry. Fuck the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own entity. I'm my own me. And I already felt like I wasn't gonna let nothing control me in this motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's what's beautiful about the underground because you
yeah,
have your right to do what you want to do if
yeah.
you're an independent artist. So
Yeah,
yeah,
real shit, real shit. So that just gave me the momentum to be like, you know what? I could gain, the fan base I need to gain and be in the lane I need to be in because it's so open where Juggalo music is open for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Yeah,
I
there ain't
can't,
just one genre or
yeah,
nothing. Like it's
yeah,
a mix of music. We just appreciate music culture.
yeah, real shit, real shit, real shit.
Absolutely. So then, what would you say like inspired you? Like, what was the switch that made you say, "I think I can do this, and I'm gonna take it seriously and start actually putting music out"?
I was in a group back in the day, you know what I'm saying, called Ghetto Superstars, you know what I'm saying? And when I started saying that we was going to a for real studio, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, looking at the aspect of what we was doing, I was like, all right, if anything transferred that I gotta lead a group, I'm still gonna do me, and that's what happened. I left the group because it was egotistical, it was too many politics, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't business.
Right.
So I had to fit myself to keep going because I want the business aspect to go in the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I knew from
Right.
that point when I dropped my first solo album and albums after that, I already knew like, okay, this is what I'm gonna keep doing in. You know what I mean? So that's
Hell
what it
yeah.
was. Yeah. Woo
Tree
woo.
Bro in the chat said, "Saw a bit of your set at the gathering." Whoop whoop.
Woo woo. Woo woo.
Yeah, that's what's up. I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming in. Please hit
Yeah,
that like. It's a small gesture from you, a big favor to me and the YouTube algorithm. It will shoot it out and hopefully get more people in here.
yeah, most
Um,
certainly, most
all right.
certainly.
So, who do you look up to then in the music industry? And that's underground or mainstream. Like, who's your muse?
I was always a big Ice Cube fan back in the day. Like I love Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? But then as time went on, it was Mystical, Fiend, you know what I'm saying? 3 6 Mafia, Master P, uh
Yeah.
Dayton Family, Tech Nine, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Yep.
ones that is really putting it down, like, you know what I mean? So that really inspired me at that time.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Um, Okay, so my next question is then, are there any current projects in the works? What's new? Any songs, any albums, any tours, any singles, any one-off
You know,
shows?
what's crazy is that after the gathering, I supposed to left and went to New York and did another it was like another gathering. You know what I'm saying? In New York that I supposed to went and did, but it was kind of too soon. It was like I did the gathering and I had to leave straight back out to go to New York, so it was it threw me kind of off. But I got Night of the Living Dead in Louisville, Kentucky in October. You know what I'm saying? So that's my next
Okay.
move. I got a new single out right now called Mind Your Business, you know what I'm saying, which contains to my album Extortion. You know what I'm saying? So that's I just dropped my new video as well, How the Tables Turn. Shout out to RK47 for filming it, you know what I'm saying? I was in Ohio actually when I did the video, actually. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Oh yeah.
I'm just grinding and I got a lot of new singles that I've released, you know what I'm saying? But everything
Yeah.
that I drop is gonna be compelled for my album Extortion.
Fair.
Yeah.
So then, are you like you had mentioned at least in your bio, you got a producer, a friend, if you will, that's kind of by your side or whatever.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah.
that, is it just you two then? Like you're I guess a two-man crew, or is there multiple
Well,
people?
like in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying, I adopted my brother Demolish Beats, and I compelled to, you know, made my style more physical and staccato type of style because the way his beats was. And then I got him connected with Tech Nine. He produced like 8 tracks on the Gates mixplate. You know what I'm saying? Then he did the rest of Strange music, you know what I'm saying? Artists' music as well. You know what I'm saying? So it was always
Wow.
me and him at that time. But now, he got his own label, Ultra Level Music. He got his producers. I got my artists, which is on my label, Mascout Records F13 Music Gang, which is me, Insomnic, you know what I'm saying, and Neptune Stories, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right now.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What is your favorite song so far that you have made that means something to you? Not necessarily your most famous or popular, but just means something to you.
Uh, I would have to say Monster Energy. You know what I'm saying? I did a song dedicated to the Monster Energy drink and the company. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's Monster Energy is definitely gradually like getting the momentum it need, you know what I'm saying? Especially on TikTok, people. There we go. Yeah,
Bruh,
Monster
I
Energy.
live on
Yeah,
it.
I got fans on TikTok making video reactions of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it got like 91 video reactions right now. You know what I'm saying?
There you
So
go.
Monster Energy is definitely one of my favorites right now.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I don't know nothing about it, and I do. I drink a lot of Monster. All
Yeah,
right, not to
yeah,
not
yeah.
not to confuse within your favorite song, but say somebody don't know nothing about you, you know what I'm saying? They're just finding out or whatever. What's
Yeah.
one song you would suggest to maybe try to get them hooked onto your music? And it could be the same song, but maybe it's a different song.
I would say doing my shit off my Jam 11 album.
All right.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Whoop
Yeah.
whoop, TZ. I appreciate
Woo,
you coming in.
woo,
Wicked Widget up in here. Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
woo, woo, woo.
Um, all right. Da, da, da. Okay, realistically, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, you just mentioned that you have your own kind of label, so it's not like you're looking to be signed, correct? Do
I'm
you
not.
just hope to be doing more, or just at the same speed, just still, coasting? Or what's the 5 year game plan? If I reach out to you in 5 years, like, what's up, man? You want to come back on the show? What's going to be different? Or you know what I'm saying?
I think it'd be. I think only thing. I think it'd be a lot different. You know what I'm saying? I'd be in another location. Like I have like, big studios, warehouses for my clothing line, which is Maskability Mass Gear. My movie company will be going on. I wanna in 5 years. I wanna make sure the my income then built so I can have grocery stores, barbershops. You know what I'm saying? Convention center for kids so they can play video games and basketball and football, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah, like I want my
he's
clothing line
really
to pop
thinking
off
about
more.
it.
I love
Yeah.
making clothes. I love making clothes for people. So my fashion for my maskability mask gear, I want that to be going on more. So, just a whole different aspect of a more livable range that everything is just taking off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a different like reach. I don't think I've heard a lot of people. I've interviewed 150 artists. I don't think I've ever heard nobody put it like that with their like merchandise and marketing,
Yeah,
how they want to expand their horizons.
yeah,
And not that they don't care, just not in that aspect and with
yeah,
that passion. So that's different. That's dope. I can
yeah.
appreciate that.
Real talk, real talk. Yeah.
Um, okay, yeah, that's a goal. If not music, then what? What do you think you'd be doing? Would you just be working a 9 to 5 grind, or you think you'd always be involved with something with
Oh
music?
yeah,
Or
oh totally. I mean, I mix and master myself. I record myself, edit myself. So I still be recording, probably artists, my artists, doing movies. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a movie out now. You know what I'm saying? Called "Look at You," which is on my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get it to Tubi. Then we writing a new movie called.
listen, y'all, we're gonna get this man's links. He's doing things that y'all don't even know about. You just thought he
Yeah,
was a middle
yeah,
stage performer at the gathering. This man's got some shit out there, and all those links I'm gonna get from him, and they're gonna
yeah,
be found in the description of this video, so you can look everything up that he wants you to look up after this video goes live.
yeah.
So
So
smash the like button just for that. Damn it.
let's go. But yeah, I
Um,
definitely still be in the music business, movies and recording and bringing out my clothing line and what I'm saying, doing soundtracks for movies. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely still be inclined with it. Definitely.
all right.
Uh,
What what did you want to be as a kid? Was it a musician or maybe it was an astronaut?
you know what? I always thought I wanted to be a doctor. You know,
Okay.
I felt like I want to be a doctor. You know what I mean? For some
Ain't
reason,
nothing wrong with it.
that was just one of my passions. I wanted to be a doctor for some reason. Uh,
Okay. That's
uh,
what's up. And then you decided to doctor in music.
there it
Panda
is.
Torture, whoop whoop, welcome
Woo,
in.
woo,
I
woo,
appreciate
woo,
it.
woo.
That's awesome. All right.
Uh,
So now I'm gonna word this differently because we talked a little bit about it. You said that was the first gathering that you played. Have you ever attended one before that?
I attended one before, but I never had performed. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I was
Yeah.
always at the gatherings, mingling with my juggalos,
Right,
juggalo
right,
brothers and juggalette sisters, you know what I'm saying? I was always in the gathering, but performing,
right.
this was my
That was
first
your
time
first.
performing. Yeah.
Absolutely. And how was it? I mean, overall, you think it was a good experience, good for you, and your music career. Or it was just for you. It doesn't even matter. Or.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
I was nervous at first. I loved it, but I was nervous because I was like, who gonna come to the stage? You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody was out spread it out and kicking and doing what they doing. I'm like, who gonna come to the stage? That was in my
man.
head, but I knew I had to go and kill it at the same time. So people just gradually came to the stage as I was performing, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved
There,
it.
there was a lot going on when your set was going on. I mean, that's
Yeah,
that's the whole event. There's always a lot going on, so that there's multiple options and yada yada. But like, I was one of them. That's what I'm saying. I was one of them that stumbled upon your set. Now I don't know
yeah,
if there was somebody to come after your set, or it was just like it was kind of like we just finished something, and then there was like kind of an idle time, and
Because
we walked
the
out
weird thing
right
was,
there.
the weird thing was, it was two artists on the stage before me, and I'm looking because my immerse tent was like right on the side of the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my car
Yeah.
was parked like right there in front of the stage on the side. So as I'm looking,
Okay.
I was like, I'm like,
Me.
is anybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Yeah.
they was like, man, shoot next. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So
You're
yeah,
right.
I had to get myself prepared.
Hey, it was all right. You might not have had the biggest crowd, but you had a little crowd. And the way I see it at the gathering, especially juggalos, like it doesn't matter if there was, I mean, obviously you'd want more, but if there was
Yeah,
11 people standing in front of you and those 11 people dug you and they told 11 people and those people told 11 people and it's all part of the game, man, you know?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I
I
thought,
think like once I was like on the last song, I think I seen like probably like 20 to 30 people come up. You know what I'm
no, you
saying?
started to have a crowd there, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I'm just
yeah,
saying in
yeah,
general, because I know a lot of artists experience that. They don't get the greatest time on set or yada yada. And I just feel like, you know, if I was the artist and not the interviewer, I could understand where that could be I don't know, deteriorating or
yeah,
like demotivating or sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Come on. But
yeah.
nah, I
So
try to just be a
I just
positive.
hope and pray. I hope and pray they put me on for next year. For real.
Oh, hell
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
Um, Somebody said same. There was a fuck ton going on, and I was on a mission, but your shit caught my ear. See, that was me. I think I was leaving the iconic stage or the red and white tent. I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell was going on, and his set was going on, and I'm like, wow, this is alright, sounding good. Let's walk up, and then I
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
recording a little bit. I've shared a
Yeah.
little bit on my channel, couple
Yeah.
clips and whatnot. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was like I was performing that fire. That's what I was performing. And I seen people coming with cameras. I'm like, I'm really finna get loose now. Once I see the camera, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's over. It is over with.
Uh,
It's done. For real.
yeah, that's
Man, I
what's
got
up,
loose.
man.
I got loose.
It's a
Yeah.
good feeling when you can
Yeah,
kind of let
it
go
was
and then
definitely
do
dope.
you and you're
It
really
was
vibing
definitely
with
dope. Like
it.
I pray they put me on for next year. I just hope and pray. Like I don't know, like how they how they
Did
do it.
you,
Like they
can I ask, did you request or did they reach out to you? Like, did you request and then have people requesting for you
a
or?
long time ago, I had emailed them a long time ago, and then like one day I was just sitting at home in the kitchen, and I was just going through my phone. I seen the email that said Juggalo Gathering. I'm like, what? So when I opened it, it was like, would you mind performing at the gathering? This I'm like, whoa.
Ah,
So I started sending them the information they needed right off. Like, yes. So
that's
I don't, like I said, I
awesome.
don't know if they pick, like once they pick you, then they don't pick you no more. They get somebody else, or I don't know if that's how they do it. But
And so
I pray
typically,
and
and
hope.
I'm not trying to discourage you. Sometimes it can happen. I've heard though they try not to do repeat artists aside from like you know on the main stage. If you
Yeah,
move up a stage, if you become at that level, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. But it's not to be discouraged. There's always a side stage or a something.
yeah,
Be intertwined with the community and know what's going
yeah,
on. Parking lot
yeah,
party,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
usually concerts and
yeah,
so it's just the connecting and stuff.
yeah,
So, but
yeah,
I
for
don't.
sure.
I'm all I was gonna say is typically a Jump Steady likes music videos. So as long as you got some music videos out there, you're getting some traction. You
Yeah,
might stand a chance next year. Who knows?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Real talk, real talk, real talk. Yeah,
All right. If you could collaborate with any artist, mainstream or underground, somebody that you have not collaborated with yet so far, who would you collaborate with? Maybe just give us one or two or something like that.
I would definitely say Tech Nine for one, and then I would say Fiend.
Hmm.
Yep,
Who?
Fiend from No Limit.
Fiend?
Fiend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I
Fiend.
got
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
There we
Fiend.
go.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. So my next question here, and the people watching, you can go ahead and drop questions if you want in the chat. I'm just going through my list. Normally, I get to the last page and then I offer people, but since there's only a handful, like feel free to ask questions and I'll
Got
pull them up or whatever.
you. Got you.
But my next question for you is: have you ever met anyone famous to you? So obviously, I've met like ICP and Ouija Mac and a lot of artists thanks to the gathering, just walking around and like that's incredible. I try to use for my answer too, though, that I have also met Polly Shore. So that's outside of music, you know what I'm saying? But
You
it
know what?
doesn't, you
You
know.
know what? Like for like during my younger time before like before I started going on tours and all that, I was around Tech Nine a whole lot in my time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man,
being on the tours with him and seeing how he do and seeing the other strange music artists being around him on the tour buses. Like I did a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, in my years prior. You know what I'm saying? Um I didn't collab with so many artists from around the world and not even been in a city before. I did a song with
yeah,
JL, Stevie Stone, Emerge McVeigh, you know what I'm saying, from Bionic Jive, man, Khadib and Mad Max, that's the Games brother. You know what I'm saying?
dude, that's the beauty of the internet. There, being able to
Yeah,
send
like I
files
did
and stuff back
collab
and
with a
forth.
lot of artists, like a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Governor Crump.
Right.
Yeah, man, I collab with so many artists from around the world. It's crazy. You know what I'm
So, have
saying?
you tried? What like you say you want to collab with Tech Nine, and you said you've been around him.
Yeah,
Rather, it's like at a distance. You know what I'm saying? But you're there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, have you
yeah.
tried to reach out yet and be like, hey?
I mean,
Or
like
what? Do
the
you
thing
think it
about
would
it,
just
like
be a straight
the
up?
thing.
You got to pay for a feature, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's definitely gonna come down to the pay. You know, you have to pay, but like he's so busy and I be so busy, we just ain't crossed that path. You know what I'm saying? We haven't
right,
sit
right.
down and talk for a minute. Woo woo. You know what I'm
This
saying?
a
So it's
man
like,
right here.
so you know,
This
like
man.
when that time come, it'll come. But we got an interview together that's which is on YouTube right now. It's called Slaughterhouse Tech Nine Block DVD, and me and him is the last segment. You know what I'm saying? So we on an interview
Y'all
together.
just sitting there chopping it up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, 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 yeah. Real talk.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
If anybody go
Listen,
to YouTube and put in Slaughterhouse slash Tech Nine Block DVD, man, here's it's the last segment.
listen, this was my first time getting to see him live, okay? You've been around him and shit. No, never. And like I was front row, like on the rail, right fucking there, bro. Like,
Yeah,
whew. I
yeah,
got a
yeah,
set list from the gathering, the legendary gathering. Tech came back. I got a set list. Like
yeah,
that shit's framed
yeah,
on my
yeah,
wall. So
yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah, yeah,
That's cool
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
just got to give props to Yami. Anytime this man comes in here, he has like gained a whole new respect for me. That man took so much shit at the gathering and just kept playing all the crazy shit that was thrown at him, and he just kept playing. I love you, Yami. Thanks for
Shit,
coming through, homie.
I was there, but I didn't see it. Ill Bill walked off stage. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
over some. He says, "I know you guys do this, but don't." You sure everybody knew? Like you done fucked up right there by saying that. Like, and the crazy thing is like he had or has respect of juggalos and like the horrorcore scene, and like he knows what it is. That ain't even his first time at the gathering,
when I seen that shit, I was like, that could have been my set on the main stage. Like I could have killed
man.
that shit. I wouldn't have walked off no
Listen,
damn stage.
a lot of people have unpopular different opinions about Waco the Kid, but that dude was grabbing Fagos in the air and drinking them and then throwing them down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit,
that's
no
what we
shit.
do.
That's
You
what we
know what I'm
do. Yeah.
saying?
If
Jesus.
somebody threw something, I'd have been like, hell yeah. That ain't hell yeah.
I mean, depending what it is, I'm at least gonna dodge it and keep going. I'm not gonna cry. That's
Like, man, I wish I was on the main
crazy.
team. I wish.
Crazy. Well, because people say he got that check regardless, so he just took an L and walked off. Sucker. I don't know. Crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
All right. Basic question. What's your favorite color or colors?
Suwu red.
Me too. Yes. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
That's my
What
label
is
color, red and black. Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite domesticated and wild type animals? So something at home and something outside.
Uh, I like Panthers.
Oh,
I like
I'm
Panthers.
with it with a different answer, but I
Uh,
still I like the big cats too.
I like Panthers. Uh, hell yeah. Hell
Oh,
yeah. Hell yeah.
okay. What about at home?
At home, nothing.
Nothing. Not a dog. Not a cat. Not a fish in a bowl.
Uh,
All right, man. I can't live without animals. I like animals more than people.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
uh, I like mine's dogs, pit bulls specifically, but I got two bobtail cats, and in the wild, I'm with you on the big cats, but I like white tigers because they're not supposed to exist. Like it's a mutation or whatever. One in every 200 can be born, yada yada, and they'll lure you in like they're pretty, and then they'll kill you. Like they ain't playing around. That's a bad kitty, man. So. That's
Yeah.
mine. Um, Five people in here, I think is the number. Sometimes it fluctuates. Listen, y'all are watching for a reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe he knows. Maybe I don't know. Ask some questions, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's go.
ask.
Let's go.
I'm gonna ask you this question, but yeah, ask questions in the chat so I can pull them up. And I got a
Go.
whole nother page, but y'all are supposed to be going with it too.
Let's
At any
go. Let's
rate,
go.
being in the underground scene, how do you separate yourself from other artists, or try to separate yourself from other artists?
Just being different, being myself, but being different and having a different sound from where everybody else had mine to sound just totally opposite. Being different.
Okay.
Being
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh, Pardon me. What music did your parents listen to, and do you think it had any effect on the music you listen to and make today?
My parents were always listening to like R&B songs a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad used to listen to Slave. My mom used to listen to I know she used to listen to Tina Turner. I know she used to listen
Oh,
to
Tina.
Aretha Franklin. You know what I'm saying? And my dad used to listen to Shalimar. You know what I'm saying? Rome. I mean, Keith Sweat. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
it's always
yes, yes, yes,
R&B
I
stuff.
do. Bro, I love me some Keith Sweat. Get the fuck out of here. Keith Sweat and Too Short. I'm with it. That's my shit, boy. That's those dirty jams on all levels right there. Keith Sweat and Too Short could cover all of it.
Yeah,
uh,
hell yeah.
oh, okay, nah, that's what's up. So naturally, it probably kind of persuaded kind of what you do or the music that you listen to and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like now, like even
Um,
now, like I rap and sing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it just grew on me. You know what I'm saying? I rap and I sing. So
Now, did they have an opinion on ICP? Because like I know my mom, she no, well, she's also like a God fearing woman. I myself maybe
nah,
not,
they didn't never,
but
they didn't never like jump into the music that I gradually gained to. Like they let me listen to what I wanted to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
it
Oh
was
yeah, my
never
mom
no,
would try
it was
stopping
never
me for a
no,
minute.
it was never no controversy on that note. Nah.
Yeah, okay. Um, Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I'm the only child from my mother, but on my father's side, I got four sisters.
All
And
right.
then,
I have.
the people that I adopted, like my brother Demolish Beats, RK, you know what I'm saying, Neptune, Insomnic, um, you know what I'm saying, my brother Insane, my brother Herb, we call him Slick, you know what I'm saying, like people that in my
Absolutely.
life years, you know what I'm saying, that I adopted, you know what I'm saying, so yeah,
I love that you included them. That's what's up.
yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
Uh, I have had some of them have passed away, sadly. 13 siblings between my mom and my dad. Most of them on my dad's side. Only two are on my mom's side. So yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Next question. If you met the younger version of yourself, say 12, 13 years old, what would you tell yourself, if anything at all?
Stay focused and save.
Absolutely.
Stay focused and save money. For
Yeah,
real.
man.
Stay focused and save money. And don't do drugs. And don't drink alcohol.
Yeah,
Real talk.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, that question, I'm sorry, just it because like some people say if you would tell yourself anything, then it'd alter who you would become or whatever. But I think like motivational shit like that would be the thing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not trying to alter aside from just a good, response
And
or
you
whatever
gotta
to.
look at it like, a lot of these kids don't be having no guidance, you know what I'm saying, or a big brother, big sister to look up to, you know what
Right,
I'm saying? So,
right.
like
This
if
is
I'd have seen
me
myself
telling
early,
you. Yeah,
that's what I'd have told myself early, like, hey, stay away from drugs, alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head in the books, you know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit, you can do what you want to do, just be legit doing it, save money. So in the future time when you get older, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can have what you need in life. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. And hopefully
That's what
some kid or teenager finds this that's starting to dig your music, bro, and hears that and is like, you know what? I've heard it before, but like I listen to this dude. So and that's the whole push. So absolutely.
oh,
Uh do you think the skill came more natural or did you have to learn and practice? And what I mean by that is they say some people are born with a God given talent and other people have to practice and, get good, hone in on that skill, but then they're equally competitive in whatever that thing is. Do you think it was more of a natural curve
what's
or a
crazy?
learning curve?
It was learning for me because, like, I was listening to Bone Thugs a lot, Twister a lot. Then I got a cousin named Menace. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was always a twister. You know what I'm saying? I used to be around him. I used to be like, like, boy, you cold. You know what I'm saying? But then
Right.
it gradually being around him and listening to the music I was listening to, it came to me then. But I was practicing and paying attention and listening a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
Right.
know how to do melody singing and know how to break down, you know what I'm saying, certain verses in a different staccato style. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up. I think, and I asked that question. I think I try to add. I think if you ever stop learning, you know what I'm saying. If you stop trying to grow in your hobby, that's where you've met your own end. You know what I'm saying. You should always want more, want to
Yeah,
learn or strive or make something easier for you, even to be, or you know what I'm saying. So yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's a separation between a goat and somebody that's good. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Somebody that.
yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah. Okay. This next question is worded kind of weird, but it works. It's kind of like
Uh,
two part or whatever.
uh,
So who or what inspired slash came up with your stage name? So how did you come up with that? And then if you got a logo that is identifiably yours and you're putting it on anything, whether it's on a shirt, a hat, or whatever, your logo, who came up with that, and created that? So how did you come up with your stage name and logo?
I came up with my stage name, and people ask me this all the time. It's a rapper right now. His name is Riddler. You know what I'm saying? And he stayed like up the street from me. off of South 74th Street. We call it the block of 1-3 at the time. And he came up my house and knocked on the door, doom, doom, doom. And I came outside. I'm like, what up, bro? He's like, man, let's start a group. And I'm like, what we gonna call the group? You know what I'm saying? He's like, Friday the 13th. I'm like, what would be your name? I'm like, what would be your name? And he said, Red Mask or Black Mask. So I got to thinking, Friday the 13th. The killer name was Jason Voorhees. So I was like, shit, I'll be Jason Mask. And from that point, here it
Jason
is.
Mask the Booth.
The booth, yeah.
All right.
The booth,
All right.
Yeah.
And then you just rock the Jason mask design then, or have you tried to tried to create your own kind of version of it yet, or something?
I've thought about it a lot of times, but then like, I went to Louisville, Kentucky, and I performed at a Mask Up tour. And my boy B Good, he sell like different kind of masks. So when I seen this mask right here, I bought it from him because he sell masks. So this the one I picked. You know what I'm saying? It look like
okay. Yeah.
This is it right here. This is it.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's tight, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. When you're not then. And I know I asked you who you look up to, but this is kind of separate from that. When you're not making music, what type of music are you listening to? Who are you listening to? What are your Zen music?
When I ain't making music, Chris Brown has definitely grabbed my attention a lot. Like I love Chris Brown.
All right. I'm not even gonna hate. And he'll keep his hands down. No, but no. Because he's a good artist. I ain't even mad.
The dude on tour right now, he was just here in St. Louis, and the boy tickets was $2,000, and everybody was there. Like it was super packed, super, like millions of people packed.
Crazy, but yeah, I mean he's built that. He's been around for a grip now. You know, he's definitely a staple in the community of music. All right. What's your favorite type of movie to watch? Sorry.
I love cartoons. I'm a cartoons fanatic. I got the Boondocks 3-series DVD. I love like action, but a little bit scary, like Blade. I got all the Blade movies. Friday the 13th.
Yeah. I just watched that whole series, bro.
Yeah,
Blade 1, 2, and Trinity.
Yeah, I watched it the other day actually. Yeah. But like all the Friday the 13th, Freddy versus Jason. I'm definitely that. So yeah.
Absolutely. What's your favorite ICP album?
You know what? I don't have one of them because their music is so it's so crazy and carnival. Like I don't have one, but every time I listen to it, I'm like, damn real. Like, yeah, every time.
This is the one today. If I'm put on the spot, I'm gonna be a sucker for Great Malenko or Riddlebox, but I'm not the one that's like, I like every song. No, but every album has a handful of good songs, you know what I'm saying? Hit or miss on a few of the later ones, and I'm digging the knot. I don't know that I got a favorite song off there yet, but I'm digging the new CD album.
Yeah, they shit hard. They shit hard. They shit is hard.
That's pretty cool. Do you follow sports? You got a favorite sports team?
San Francisco Giants.
Oh shit. Okay. It's crazy. When I lived over there around that neck of the woods, I used to really be a sucker for St. Louis Rams, and then they went to Atlanta. I'm like, well, I can't vote for Atlanta. What? And then I really don't like follow sports like that. I'll watch the Super Bowls and like the bigger games or whatever, but I'm not really a big sports junkie. But it's a question nonetheless, so I like to ask. Let's see, what do we have here? See if anybody in the chat. Nobody's making it easy for me. They're like, nope, ask all your own questions. Is there anybody else in the Juggalo underground world that you fuck with at all? Like anybody's music that you kind of rock with? Do you know who like Clockwork E is? Do you have an opinion on Ouija? I don't know, Axe, a la Exul, Elu, or something
You
is
know
their
what?
name.
I mean, like for the ones that I seen at the gathering on stage, they was doing a shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
a lot of them that I haven't jumped into their music because it's like I be so trying to get my shit done.
You're doing, I get it. It's a vague
Ah,
question. That's it, bro. It's
I mean, you know
definitely
what I'm
not
saying?
over serious.
Look, much love to all of them that be doing their motherfucking thing. I support them. Like, yeah, I fucks with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty here. So that's the one. All right. So, we're right at about 40 minutes, so that's pretty fair. I have now this assortment of what's called either or my game questions, and that's literally what it is. I'm gonna like give you like a couple of selections, and you're gonna pick one or the other out of those options or whatever. And that takes about roughly, I don't know, 10 minutes give or take. And then I have like these random questions, and then I got three fill in the blank questions, and that wraps up the interview. You'll have a chance to shout out whoever, last minute kind of promos if you have any questions for me, something like that. And if people in the middle, oh hey, and that reminds me, she just reminded me of a question. She said, oh hey, I'm here. So that's another
Yeah.
question in my head I'm about to ask you. But so then ask that question from her, and then we'll jump into these game questions. Sorry, I don't mean to fumble.
Yeah.
So that's my old lady that said, "Oh, I'm here." Whoop whoop.
Okay.
She does digital art, and occasionally she'll come to this question and she'll bring it to life. She has drew Ouija as a chibi, like taking a bath in blood,
Yeah.
and he shared it all over his socials. For Clockwork E, who I mentioned a minute ago, she drew a penis dragon, like some weird funky shit. You know what I'm saying? But so she asked the question, if you could be an animal or a fictional character, what would you be?
Animal, I would be I would be a lion.
Okay.
A fictional character,
Yeah.
I would say I would have to say like somebody that's in like in a space outfit or some shit because my flows is just so you know what I'm saying? So out of space.
Yeah.
So yeah, some shit
Yeah,
like
I
that.
got you. And I don't even know that it's technically fictional. It's just, it would be though. I would be like a gargoyle, man, because I don't really do mornings, and they turn to stone in the day and then come to life at night or whatever. That little cartoon character, the gargoyles, and I'll be that little red dude because my favorite color is red, so that'd be my
Yeah,
fictional character. Will Gates, whoop whoop, the Wiggler. What's
yeah.
up, buddy? I didn't even see you come in here. Shout out to this man. He's doing his thing. This is a juggalo for juggalos making juggalo music. That's what Will
Yeah,
Gates
man.
is. When he
Yeah,
ain't
man.
on
Shout out to
stage,
Will.
he's in the mosh pit with us, boy. He's down there.
Oh, yeah,
He's
shout out
in
to Will, man. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Will.
it.
Shout out.
Absolutely. All right, so we're just gonna jump into these game questions then, and the first question is Twix or Reese's, like the
Ritz,
candy.
I know. Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese's,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah. Summer, winter, or fall?
Fall.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Fall.
I love hoodie weather.
Yeah, me
Uh,
too.
day or night?
That's a good one. Night.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess I should add SUV, so I'm just gonna say it: truck, SUV, or car.
Truck, SUV.
Yeah, that's me. You can always earn $1 with a truck. You're hauling something. Obviously, being an artist, you got equipment and stuff to carry. Like, yeah. Well, sometimes maybe. Uh, okay, you're taking your sweetheart out on a date. Are you going for a movie night or roller skating?
Movie.
All right.
Movie.
Uh, pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Okay, the next one is for your fans. Which are you most active on? Facebook or Instagram?
Both.
Both. There's an
Both.
answer, baby.
Both.
Uh, all right. TikTok or Twitter or X?
TikTok.
Okay. Um, yeah. Pepsi or Coca-Cola products?
Fuck. Pepsi.
All right. If it has to be a Fago, what's it gonna be? What's your go-to Fago?
Red.
All right, Red Pop. I'll take it.
Red pop.
My favorite is probably the fireworks right now.
Yeah.
Pie or cake?
Cake.
All right. Okay. The next one, you have to choose. You're forced. You either have to make a 3-mile walk in the rain, or you got to make a 5-mile walk in the desert, provided water and a couple shade spots so you don't dehydrate.
3-mile walk in the rain.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Mexican food or Chinese?
Chinese. That's my favorite food. Chinese.
Man, see, I love Chinese, but like it's like you eat it and get full quick, and then like 2 hours later you're hungry again or something.
Chinese.
But
Chinese.
yeah. All right, but if it has to be Mexican, is it going to be tacos or burritos?
Tacos.
All right. Surfing or skateboarding?
Skateboarding.
All right. So that's it for the either ors. The next one is just a random question. You're given $5,000 cash money, but you have to pick one store and spend it all immediately. Where are you going and what are you getting? This can be a chain store like Walmart or a local mom and pop store local to you, or I guess it could be a known online store.
It would definitely have to be like, it had to be JD's tennis shoe store so I can buy all the Jordans I want.
Yeah, 5 stacks. You're getting a few sets of shoes. That's what's up. That's a new answer. I don't think nobody said they're gonna go get some new kicks. That's what's up. All right. So with that said, man, I just got 3 fill in the blank questions for you, and then the wrap up. So the first fill in the blank goes as follows. My favorite vacation was blank.
Branson.
Oh, okay, Branson, Missouri. What'd you do there?
I had like I went to the Grand Crown. It's like condos. It's like big old condos. And they got the kitchen in there, the living room. They got a jacuzzi in the bedroom with a balcony outside. Like
living it up.
Yeah.
Listen, Branson, Missouri. I haven't been there, but Branson, Missouri, folks, if you ain't been, is very pretty. I don't know if you, Jason, have been to Eureka, but that's a pretty little strip. You know what I'm saying? St. Charles, Missouri. St. Louis does have some pretty to it, folks. It ain't all ugly, and you know, Missouri does, I should say.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah. Next one, the bicycle I remember most as a kid was blank.
Me falling on my bike.
Oh, okay. All the hard memories and shit.
Yeah.
Me, me, the bike that I remember probably like my first type bike was probably like a Roadmaster or something from
Yeah.
Walmart, and then I
Yeah.
typically had like
Yeah.
a Mongoose, and I tried to
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
pegs and
Yeah.
mags on it, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. The last fill in the blank I got for you, man. And this goes for freshwater or saltwater. The best part about the beach is blank.
The water.
Yeah. Yeah.
The water.
Absolutely. Man,
Absolutely.
I expect people to come up here and be like women in bikinis, which the sights are always great, but it's more than that for me. It's the
The water
connection to
debate.
Earth. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
saying? When you
water.
step up to the edge of the water and you realize that you're never gonna beat Mother Nature, you're never gonna be bigger than her. You know what I'm saying? You're humbled. Anybody can drown in a teaspoon of water, no matter how big you are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it just kind of humbles you. So
It's a
it's a
water.
great experience. Uh,
It's like listening to the water, just listening to the waves and just breathing in the nature of it. You know what I'm saying?
Go
Yeah.
outside, touch some grass, and get grounded, folks, because you're not that cool and you're not that tough, and it's all right to let your guard down occasionally.
Damn
Um,
real.
uh, this is your chance, man. If you have any last minute shout outs or anything you want to say, again, I am going to
Hold on,
announce that
hold
we are
First
going to
off,
get.
first,
Go ahead.
shout out to the gathering of the Juggalos, man. It was definitely a humble experience, a wonderful experience. The excitement experience, the seeing all my brothers and sisters, my juggalos and juggalettes, it was just amazing experience for me. I'm thankful for being there. I would love to be on next year if possible. Shout out to the whole just organization of juggalos and juggalettes. Whoop whoop for life, juggalos for life, wicked clown
Yes,
love for life.
baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Uh man, shout out to my team. RK-47, Neptune Storage, and Sonic, Demolish Beats. You know what I'm saying? Track Switcher. Uh, Shout out to everybody, my fans, man. I love y'all. Shout out to everybody that's digging my music, watching my music, listening to my music, my videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep bringing it and giving it to y'all. My new singles are out. Mind Your Business. How the Tables Turn. We Outside. I'm That Nigga. We on that Corniche. You know what I'm saying? Look at You. You know what I'm saying? Just everything I got going on, man, that's out. Go peep it out. Go peep it out. Go peep it out. All shit featuring me,
absolutely.
Demonic, that's out. Um, just everything I got out musically, man. Go check it out on my YouTube, my Spotify, my iTunes. Hit me on my fan page on Facebook, Jason Master Booth INC. Hit me on my regular page, J Mass. Hit me on my X, J Mass. My Instagram, J Mass INC. Man, I'm here. It's just a wonderful feeling to give my people this music I'm bringing and giving it to the world. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing what I'm doing. It's just all a blessing. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the juggalos and juggalettes. And shout out to everybody that put the gathering together. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep making history, man. Let's keep doing.
Absolutely. And we're going to get all of this man's links. Well, I'm going to get all this man's links after this live stream ends. And you're going
Yeah.
to be able to find all of that. His merch website, everything that he has going on, whether it's on a link tree or whatever, we're going to get all those links. You're going to
Yeah.
find them in the description of this video. So you can start
Yeah.
giving him plays, giving
If
him
anybody want to
watches.
come out to my show in Louisville, Kentucky for the Night of the Living Dead Halloween Bash, it's gonna be at the WWME Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. Come out and kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna be at for the Halloween night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out there probably like October the 28th or the 29th. I'll be there to November the 2nd. Come kick it with me and let's have fun,
Do you
man. Let's
have an
support.
official flyer for that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes,
I'm
I
going to
do.
need you to send it to me and I'll share it in my group on Facebook and stuff.
Okay. Okay. No, certainly. No, certainly.
Absolutely.
No, sir.
Yeah,
No,
man.
certainly.
It was a great time. You ain't wrong. The gathering was incredible. Thank you, clowns, Shaggy and Jay. We fucking love you. Thank you everybody that came and watched tonight. We had a handful of people come in and go and whatever. It's most views come after, so I'm just grateful of anybody that chooses the view.
Wicked
And
clown love all day. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I end my streams the same way every time, man. You don't have to stick around if you don't want, but I do. 150, you're like 152, and it hasn't changed yet. I like to end my streams by saying, tell somebody you love them, because you don't know who needs to hear that. And it could be you that changes the way they're thinking. If for a moment in that time that, I was 18 and homeless sitting on a park bench and nobody knew that I was homeless. They just thought I was a dirty kid sitting there, whatever. Nobody stopped and said, hey, I can't give you no money, but I'll listen to you. Do you need somebody to talk to? Nobody does that. So just, be kind and keep going. Tell somebody you love them. If you're too tough to tell a stranger you love them, tell them Wiggles loves them. Tell them where to find me so I can tell them myself. And everybody have a good night. Be safe. And Wiggles loves you. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
We out.
We out.